What is up, everybody? It is JT Sports. I'm actually guys with some breaking news. So JJ Watt has signed a 2-year deal with the Arizona Cardinals worth $31 million, $23 million guaranteed. Now, this signing is probably going to shock the majority of you guys watching this, because when JJ Watt was first released by the Houston Texans, a lot of people suspected that he was going to sign with a contender. It was either going to be the Green Bay Packers, the Steelers, the Bills, and instead he signs with the Arizona Cardinals, which doesn't necessarily fit the build of a Super Bowl contender, but definitely a team that is on the rise. Now, I think this signing is a really good fit for JJ Watt because he's going to be paired up with Chandler Jones. Now, Chandler Jones, in my opinion, is the most underrated defensive player in the NFL. He has been one of the most dominant pass rushers in the NFL over the last couple of years and hasn't really necessarily garnered the national attention like guys like Aaron Donald and TJ Watt received, despite being just as good as those guys. So you got JJ Watt, who's going to be paired up alongside of Chandler Jones. I think you're going to have a pretty formidable defensive line. So for Arizona now, if you're able to bring back Hassan Reddick, or you're able to draft Gregory Rousseau in the upcoming 2021 NFL draft, I think you're going to end up having a top 10 defensive line. And I think that is a big problem for Arizona. Okay, their secondary is pretty good, even without Patrick Peterson, because it's getting young. Okay, so if you improve defensive line and you improve the pass rush, you're going to help out your secondary, because then your corners aren't going to have to be in coverage that longer if you have a defensive line that's able to get pressure on the quarterback. Now, I also felt like JJ Watt would be a good fit with Pittsburgh because of how good their defensive line already is. With Stephon Tuitt, Cam Hayward, you will have his brother TJ Watt. I feel like JJ Watt needed to go with a team where he can be a Robin instead of having to be the Batman. Now teams don't have to strictly just focus on JJ Watt anymore because they're going to have to focus on somebody else. I think JJ Watt is still good at this point in his career that he can produce 8 to 9 sacks a season. Now, I may be overrating him just a tad, but I still believe JJ Watt still is really good. He may not be that double-digit sack guy, but with him being a Robin, not being that predominant pass rusher or that primary pass rusher, I think that he could be in a situation with Arizona that he should be able to put up 8-9 sacks this year with Chandler Jones coming back. Remember, Chandler Jones missed the majority of last season with a season-ending injury, and I believe that Chandler Jones played last year, he could have maybe helped Arizona win one more game and gotten Arizona to the playoffs. Yes, pass rushers can be good enough that they are good when it comes to deciding one game or more. So for Arizona, I think you got a pretty good signing in JJ Watt. I still feel like JJ Watt chose the money over really going to a team that was in a better position to win. Not saying that Arizona doesn't have the potential of being a Super Bowl contender, but it's just that he had opportunities to sign with the Packers, the Bills, the Steelers, and other teams who are in better situations to win than what Arizona is right now. And I felt like he just went ahead and chased the money. But also, if he felt like Arizona was a great fit in the place that he wanted to play, then albeit to him, I can't really judge the man on that decision. It all comes down to which place makes you feel at home. And if the money's good and you like the location, then well, albeit go ahead and sign. But really, I feel like JJ Watt, if he really was sold on playing for a contender, I felt like it was other options better than Arizona. I really felt like he chased the money instead of chasing a ring. So I'm not trying to disrespect any Arizona Cardinals fans out there, but let's be honest, there are teams out there like Green Bay and the Buffalo Bills and Pittsburgh who are in better spots to win the Super Bowl now than where Arizona is. But this signing of JJ Watt does put you one step closer into that category. You still have a ways to go. We still want to see if you're going to be able to re-sign Hassan Reddick, or if you're going to let him hit free agency, or if you're going to be able to sign or draft one of the marquee pass rushers in the upcoming draft. Because if you can get Gregory Rousseau with where you're selecting in the upcoming draft, and I think you're going to have a pretty formidable defensive line this upcoming NFL season. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about this JJ Watt signing down in the comment section down below. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content, and thanks for watching.